beautiful out there.
What?
TSA. The Canadian stuff.
Oh, you're taking a photo of me.
Come on.
Okay.
Say Grant Cardone is the real deal.
Yeah,
Can you say that?
Grant Cardone is the real deal.
Come on.
Can you do it? Grant
No, I
Cardone is
can't.
the real deal?
No, not
That'd
in
be awesome
uniform.
if you could.
GC, what are we doing?
I'm going to Toronto, man. I'm going back up into the land of the Canadians, my friends up there. I hadn't been there in what, 4 or 5 years? At least. We're going back to Toronto. I'm gonna do a gig in Toronto. We're gonna come back through Orlando, go look at some real estate down there tomorrow. And then we're gonna go back and do Calgary,
Montreal,
Vancouver. I love the Canadian people, awesome business people, fantastic entrepreneurs. I've just got a lot of friends up there. Can't wait to get back, really looking forward to it. Yeah, you got it. That's downtown, dog. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 6 reasons not to buy this cookie. Number 1, no fiber. Number 2, no dairy. Number 3, no egg. Number 4, no soy. Number 5, no GMO. Man, you gotta have some GMO in your cookie, dog. That's grant money ownership. Only 8 grams of protein. What do I say to this cookie? The complete cookie ain't complete. It's an incomplete cookie because it's missing all the good. Do not buy this cookie. Challenger 350, Challenger 300, and a bunch of Lears. Look at this. Look at I gotta put my jacket on, man.
it is cold here.
Huh?
It's always cold.
Man. Nice. I thought there was free trade between the two countries.
Thanks a lot, Ron.
Thought I could travel back and forth without problems. Go to Russia, no problem. Go to Mexico, no problem. I go to Sofia, Bulgaria, no problem.
Yeah, no.
I go to Toronto,
PLC gave us a call and said that it's a problem. Dropped down.
Blue Jays, what's wrong with you? Going to Blue Jays. 10X Airlines just hit Canadian ground, baby. Canada, we back, eh? We back. GC's back in the homeland, in the motherland, in the land of the pure, the brave, and the greatness of the universe. Everything starts right here in Canada.
Hey, how are you? Hey, what's up? Toronto.
How you doing, man?
Joe Jackson.
Joe. Hey, Joe. Good to meet you guys. Good to meet you guys.
Raj, nice to meet you guys.
How you doing, Ryan? Good to meet you guys.
Right, nice to meet you. Welcome to Canada.
Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Good to be back.
As an appreciation, I bought you a gift.
Oh, thank you, man.
So I say, welcome to Canada. So I bought you a maple syrup.
Oh, I love the maple
Love
syrup,
it.
man.
Can I take a picture with you?
I love that. Yeah, sure. Good to meet you.
You watch all the time. That's right.
Really? You do? What's your name, man? What?
Colton Browning.
Oh yeah, good to meet you, buddy. Good to meet you. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
They won't let you guys inside? See, man, you're not committed?
I am committed, but I don't watch every single thing because I don't have. I watch
Then you're not
time.
committed. Then you're not committed, man.
But the other,
You go shallow. You can't go shallow and go deep at the same time.
That's right, but there's so many people to watch, you know.
That's the problem.
That's right, you know.
That's a problem, though. That's a problem for people.
It is, you know. You gotta
You
focus
study.
on one,
You
right?
study so many people. You don't learn from anything.
Right.
10X always.
Him in the background, he was hilarious.
Huh?
This is a video or?
It's a video.
Okay, 10X everything.
Hey, y'all hear me bragging all the time on the internet? I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing. Why am I doing that? We're on a fishing trip. We got helicopters. We're shooting stuff. Why am I doing that? I'm trying to get talent. So Ryan calls up and says, hey, I'm a pilot. I want to work at your company. He's been with me 3 years now. He's with me 300 days of the year. He flies a plane, he's connected to the real estate, he's got an unbelievable opportunity. Back to your question is, he found a person to work for. that had nothing to do with this industry, by the way. I mean, you could do it for the information and the knowledge, but you might want to make sure that the cat you're going to work for has got some money. One, that has money. Number two, has interest in getting more money. Because if they're a billionaire and they're on the decline, which means I'm not interested in expansion anymore. Some people have money, lots of money. They're not interested in the expansion. They're no longer in the create. Man, look at this beautiful sky. So look, we're waking up this morning in Toronto, beautiful Toronto. And how old are you, man?
34.
Ryan, how old are you?
33.
33, that's 67. How old are you, Johnny?
27.
None of them showed up on time. All of them late as late as I would like to blame that on the millennial generation.
Okay, turn right at this next.
But I don't think it has anything to do with that.
That's right. Turn right at this.
I think it's because
turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
I don't need to turn right. I'm looking. I'm looking at. Yeah, exactly. It's dumb. Don't get navigation from Jared.
We're going the exact opposite direction.
Do your Will Ferrell. do your. I remember I made a bad turn when I was in the Vietnam. See, he thinks it's that Will Ferrell, and I'm like, no, that's Thunder Tropic, dude. That's the guy from Thunder Tropic. So, like, he don't even know the impressions he's doing. We're in beautiful Toronto. I'm going to speak this morning to how many? 700?
700 people. Influence Toronto.
Wow.
I'm going to influence Toronto, Canada, the North.
We're gonna go
from
right.
Toronto to Vancouver to Nova Scotia.
Montreal.
To Greenland.
Montreal.
I'm going to wrap the planet this morning. I'm going to blow these people up.
Turn right at this. You're gonna...
Johnny, cut out all the peck shots because
Dude, you're looking
I don't-
good, bro. Yeah, man.
I don't want to disturb the women
look like you're leaning
that are happily married, that if they saw this, they could never be with their husbands in the same fashion again.
Good way to look at them the same.
Even the men. The men will flip over to the other side.
Yeah.
Cuff
The
links
women
gone.
want me and the men want to be me.
The men
Cause
want
I'm the nature boy.
the women want me.
Man, you look good.
This isn't arrogant, by the way. I'm not being arrogant.
I didn't think that.
It is what it is. Stiffy for the neck.
When you're new, when you're fresh.
You know, okay, this is what you do. Check it out. When you travel, okay, you carry a light bag. Your bag should have plenty of room for other people. You should be able to put 2 or 3 bags inside, 2 or 3 people inside one bag. Number one. Number two, okay, always carry your jacket and your shirts, 2 shirts, on a coat hanger, separate from your bag. Right? You got it? If that one shirt doesn't work, you flip into the next shirt, throw that jacket on. But most importantly, whatever you're going to be talking about, make sure it's not in the bag. Make sure it's in your head. Code for know your okay? Some of you spend so much time dressing. 3 suits, 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of shoes. You know what that tells me? You don't know your and you know you don't know your and you think, oh, you're gonna dress your up. Okay? You think you're gonna I'm gonna wear a special suit and it's gonna make me smart. Dude, business ain't about having a cape, right? Superman had his powers. Even if he didn't have his cape on, man. Okay, the cape was just for woo! The cape was for effect. Cape was to sell those tickets. Okay? I don't think I even need that, do you?
No.
Leave that here?
Yep.
100% Mr. Cordero, okay? The puffy, by the way, the puffy.
It's a magic trick. Oh, wow.
I see. The puff, the puff.
Leave it on, dude. Leave the tag on. You know you always do.
Huh?
It would just be funny for us knowing that you
Look,
left the tag on.
look,
when you were up
just
there
to
in
show
the
you
first
guys how frugal I am. Bought it on sale, $48.
day. That's from Marshall.
Okay. Now, what do you do with this? Operates as a sniffy. Okay. It can clean the nostrils when people wear cologne unnecessarily. Okay. It could be. It could also operate as
A magic trick.
magic trick. Okay, la la bri bri da. Whoosh! Oh, he's flying away. Dude, this is why you get up early.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling 10X.
I've been stopped by the police 3 times this morning already. The Canadian police are the best police in the world. To influence is what is required to sustain a business or an idea or a mission or a charity. I've raised $112 million for charity in the last 28 months. You cannot do that without influence. You can't do that without being in front of people. You can't do that without reminding people of the importance of the philanthropy you're doing, the mission of the company or the product or whatever, right? So it doesn't really matter whether you're starting out brand new. You have to figure out how to get influence, right? If I'm selling newspapers back 30 years ago, I have to influence a neighbor by showing up every day and become a dependable source for that news. If you look at newspapers today, they're not trusted, so people quit buying them. So they go other places for their influence. Where's it easy? Where's it accessible? Where's it showing up every day? Who's credible? Who's believable? Who's making the most noise? And that's influence. What is the reason you want to be an influencer? You want a bunch of views on YouTube? You want people to know you? You want fame? What's the intention? What is it? You guys got to get clear on what your intention is. Why do you want a business? I want to work for myself. That's stupid. Okay? You're an asshole. And you're going to find it out when you work for yourself. I don't like working for these people. You're not going to like working for you either. What's the intention? The intention can't be, I want to work for myself. I want to be the boss. I want to be the CEO. I want to have my own business card. I know people that own businesses because the wife said, I don't want to be at a party and you say that you work for another company. What's the intention of why you want to do anything, right? Because if I have enough intention and a big enough target. See, many of you are trying to run a business without a target. Man, you got to have a target for every product delivery, every idea, every service. What is the exact specific target, right? So when I read a book, dude, what's my intention and what's my target? Okay? Oh, I paid $25 for this book. I hope it's worth it. Okay? You're already screwed up. You're done, man. You're done. Why? Your intention is to get $12 out of the book. Now, I know some of you right now, the aggressive American has arrived in Toronto. See, I know, I know what you're thinking. This isn't going to work in Canada. This isn't going to work up here. These ideas don't work up here. What has it got to do, man? All I did was fly 3 hours. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. There's nothing changed. I'm just going to get more of the market share because of my attitude. Because I go into it with an intention and with a target. What is my target for year one? It doesn't matter if I'm 16, 18, 28, 38, 58. What is my target? My target is not to tell somebody in my presentation, hey, I'm only 17. I'm only 28 years old. Okay? This is my first year in business. I'm a startup. What's that got to do with it? Your intention and your target should be in your presentation. When I'm starting a family, what's the intention and what's the target? When I'm raising money for charity, what's the intention? What's the target? You with me? Okay, I'm doing a real estate deal. I'm doing a real estate deal back in the green room this morning. Guys, the guy's being negative. The broker, how many of you in real estate? You guys are negative. You're negative, man. You think I'm kidding? Read this morning. This is this morning. I wish you could see my phone. I call this dude up and I say, look, I have 3 properties I want you to put on the market. By the way, I'm doing it. I'm giving him the 3 while I'm buying 1 from him. I'm trying to get this one deal out of Orlando. I said, hey, I want to buy your Murano deal in Orlando. It's a $50 million deal, 240 units, brand new, and I know there's going to be a lot of competition for it. I want to buy that deal. Now, I'm working the agent. You with me? See all these empty seats over here? No intention, no target. I hope I get there this morning. I hope I get my money's worth. Dude, they can't even show up on time. No intention and no target. I was here early. I'm not even from here. Right? This broker, my intention is to get the deal. His intention is to what? Sell a deal. I need to get the deal. I need to get control of the deal, right? I don't like competition. How many of you don't like competition? So don't compete. Figure out how not to compete. I don't want to compete with other people, right? Because marginal people that I compete with will pay too much or sell for too little. Everybody with me on this? I don't want to compete, okay? Competition is not good. Oh yeah, competition's great, Grant. For who? How many of you been told that before? Competition's good. Let me see a hand if you've been told competition is good, okay? Right? Who's it good for? It's good for the consumer. It's good for the end user, right? Because you and I will compete to build a greater product and the end user gets a better product because me and him win at it. But that doesn't mean competition's good for me and him. You understand? I don't want to compete in a space. I want to dominate. I want to own space. Jack Welch, the CEO of General Electric, when General Electric was a great company, would say, we only want to play in sectors where we can own the sector. So when I go into a real estate deal, buying, I want to dominate the offer. I don't want to overpay to dominate. I want to own the deal. Whether I'm buying or selling, it's the same deal. So I call the guy and say, look, I want to buy your Murano deal. By the way, I have 3 deals to sell. Why would I do that? Dude, I don't want to compete. I need the broker to influence the seller to pick me. I send him the 3 deals. He says to me, Grant, we need to discuss your deals. Sounds like my mother. We need to discuss, little boy, little Granty, how often you fondle yourself. The place is scary at night. He's talking about one of my apartments. He went to it. He's like, it's scary at night. Yeah, dude. Okay. Go inside. Many of the lights do not work. The clubhouse is partially boarded up. This is my first text message this morning, except from Johnny, who was late. Johnny! The clubhouse is partially boarded up. A very nice family was trying to play tennis, but the chained up, padlocked fence had no lights, so they had to leave. I feel like this place needs TLC. This is his opening message to me this morning. You guys are negative, man. You guys in real estate, most negative human beings I've ever met in my damn life. You're negative, man. I'm just telling you the truth. How many of you know a negative real estate agent? We can't do that. That won't work. Try emailing a real estate agent on a Saturday or Sunday and watch when you get a response. You might get it Monday or Tuesday. The only ones that work on Saturday and Sundays are the ones that resent doing their open house. Okay? Small business owners. How many small business owners in a room? Good. What's your intention and what's your target? Is your target and intention to stay small? Is it to stay small? Because if you stay small, how many have been told this before? Bigger is not better. How many have been heard that before? Let me just see if you've ever heard bigger is not better. Stay small. Okay? How many heard this before? Crawl before you walk, walk before you run. How many heard that before? Okay? See, you hear all this stuff. How many heard this? Money won't make you happy. Let me hear this. Oh yeah, the whole room. Yeah, oh shit. Somebody told me that. I heard that too, man. Okay. Who told you that? Who told you that money won't make you happy? People that don't have money told you that. Rich people do not talk about money disparagingly. Rich people don't walk around. You know, before I had $1 billion, I was so freaking happy. I want to stay small. I'm just going to keep it a couple of people. I'm going to keep a couple of people. I got a couple. This was my first company. This is how I was thinking, like a little punk. Right? I'm going to own my own business, and I'm going to keep it small, and it's going to be cool, and I'm going to be able to give better service. This is the rationale behind the freaking insanity of the solopreneur. I'm going to keep it small. It's going to be small, and I'm going to be able to manage it, and it's going to be better customer care, and I'm going to take care of my customers better because I'll know every little customer because I'm going to only have a few customers. And I'm not going to have any employees, and I'll keep all the money. And I'll be able to manage this better. And oh my God, it's going to be good. Dude, it's impossible to stay small and be successful. It is impossible to stay small and be successful. If you want to grow the business, the first thing you have to grow on a profit and loss statement. Let's just see if this works. My apartments have profit and loss statements. My other 4 businesses have profit and loss statements. I've looked at profit and loss statements in Israel. I've seen them in Russia. I've seen them in all across South America. I've seen them in America, and I've seen them in Canada. What do they all start with? Top line of your profit and loss statement. Revenue, man. What's another word for revenue?
Income.
Say again? Income. What else? Sales. It used to be called sales until the accountants got involved, and they're like, let's change that name up. It's kind of nasty. Let's use something sophisticated, something the big books would talk about. Oh, revenue. Okay? Dude, it's sales. This is sales right here. How many of you don't like sales? You actually you've heard yourself or someone else say, I hate sales. Let me just see a hand. Have you ever heard somebody say, let me see a hand, folks. I hate sales. Okay? Just remember this. That means I hate revenue. What's your intention? What's your target? Is your intention and target to hate something? Right? Why would you even spend the energy talking about what you don't like? Why would Robert Givens... Johnny, make sure this makes the tape, okay? Right. Why would Robert Givens, the real estate agent, take the time to text me about all the bad stuff at the property? Like I can get this bad news from anywhere. I can get it from Donald Trump. I can get it from Instagram. I can get it from Facebook. I can get it anywhere. Why would I want a real estate agent to deliver bad news to me at 7 o'clock in the morning? You need to correct, man. I need to tweak my presentation. I need to tweak my personality. I need to tweak what I'm doing every day so I can maximize my intention and my target. Okay, good. How many of you found me on Twitter? How many of you did not know me even walking in this room today? How many of you do not know, never heard of me? Wow, dude, that's terrible. Dude, if you don't know me, you can't flow me. If you don't know me, you can't hold me. If you don't know me, you can't spoon me. If you don't know me, you can't feed me. If you don't know me, you can't love me. If you don't know me, you don't know me. How many were taught this? Don't talk to strangers. How many were told this by your mother and dad? Don't talk to strangers. Dude, strangers have every single thing you want. A stranger has it. Okay? If you're taking notes, strangers have everything you want. Everything. My name's Grant Cardone. Thank you very much for being here today. God bless you. Be great. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great conference, and I hope you hit all your targets and all your intentions.
Want to take a quick 10 minutes and
Sure.
sit down?
Sure.
So
Okay.
first question, Grant. For those who didn't read 10X,
Yeah.
what's 10X all about?
The 10X rule is basically about there's 4 actions. It suggests that there's 4 actions. The first action one is nothing. You do nothing. Impossible, actually. If I rewrote that book, I would say there's 3 actions because you can't do no action.
Yeah.
So there's no way not to do. Even a dead person does something. They decay.
Yep.
Right? So number 2 is to retreat, which is what most people do. Most people just retreat from an activity.
Absolutely.
Number 3 is to do normal levels. Normal levels of activity is the most dangerous activity there is. And then the 4th one, the one that we propose and we suggest, is massive amounts of activity.
Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. How did you get the name Uncle G? How did that come up?
A lot of people call me Uncle G. Probably one of the things I'm most proud of, other than my 2 little girls and my beautiful wife, is when I was 16 years old, my dad died when I was 10.
God bless.
And from 10 to like 15 years old, I kept waiting for my uncles to fill in.
Yep.
I know they're going to show up. I kept telling myself, they're going to take me fishing, they're going to take me hunting, we're going to go skiing, we're going to do something, right?
Yep.
And those uncles never showed up. And it's not that they were bad uncles. It was that they had their own lives and their own preoccupations and their own problems and their own families. When I was 16 years old, I became a very angry little dude and full of grief because my dad died, and I was being raised by a single mother that she was terrified. And so I told my mom when I was 16, some out of my man, you're looking good, dude. Okay. I told my mom, I said, one day I'm going to grow up. One day I'm going to grow up and I'm going to be an uncle to a whole bunch of people. Nice. I'm going to be so freaking successful. I'm going to have so much money. Okay. Everybody's going to know me and I'm going to help a bunch of people. So people started calling me. It just happened.
It just stuck.
See, I could be his uncle. Couldn't I, dude? I could be your uncle, right? Why not, man? You guys need to pick your family, man.
Very true.
Start making some new choices about who your family are.
I always say the best deals I've made are the ones I don't. What's the best deal you've never made?
The best deal I didn't do?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Yeah. Let's see. The best deal I didn't do. Well, I didn't do a deal in 2008 with a guy that I later found out was going to go bankrupt. That deal probably saved me $60 million.
60.
Yeah, it cost
wow.
me.
And what?
At least maybe it might have cost me more than that had I done it. It could have cost me everything.
Nice. So did you have?
I pulled out of the deal. I had $9 million invested in the deal. I walked away from $9 million. So it did cost me $9. And it cost me a big.
You're up 51 though.
I'm still up 51 million.
That's it. You mentioned you have two daughters. Which one is going to take over Cardone Enterprise?
The one that pays the price. I'm selling that business. I'm going to sell that business to one of them. I'm like, hey, I need something. I need some money. I need more than that slime they collect. You guys have any kids that are using slime right now? My kids are freaking addicted to slime.
We're going to take a couple questions from the audience. First, we're going to go with Jakub.
Hello. Yes, I'm ready. All right, I need some courageous people to help me. Sorry?
Water. Yeah.
Okay, let's get close here. Who's courageous around here to help me pick a question, please?
Right here, dude.
Okay, I got one here. Please, pick one. Let me read it, though, just in case there's some stupid stuff right here. All right, I got a question from Justine. What are the 3 sales tips that everyone should know and apply in everyday life?
Justine, are you here?
Where's Justine?
All right, Justine, stand up,
right
please.
Here.
Can somebody give Justine a mic, please? And can you
an
ask
extra
the
mic?
question again? Ask the question again. Grant was grabbing water.
What are the 3 sales tips that everyone should know and apply in everyday life?
3 sales tips everyone should apply in life every day.
Well, number 1, I would tell you to go into the sale. Number 1, go into the sale to make the close. Don't go into the sale to make a sale. Go into the sale to make a close. A lot of you get stuck in the sales process and you never move to the close. So when I'm in front of a prospect, I tell them what my intent. You remember the first thing I wrote today? Intention and target. When I get in front of a customer, first thing I do is tell them my intention and my target.
Hey, my intention, the reason I came here today, my target, my goal is to have you on my product today. Started today. To finish the deal today. To complete the entire transaction today. Well, that'll never happen. Yeah, I understand. I'm just telling you what my intention is. I just want to be straight up with you. You like transparency. You like honesty, right? I'm telling you why I'm here. You know how many of you walk around telling people I'm not here to sell you anything? Okay? It's just dumb what you're saying. Okay, number 2 thing I would tell you to do is every time you hear an objection, agree with people. Between 25 and 45, what I was spending most of my time doing was standing on stages speaking to audiences about businesses. By the way, there's a lot of this going on today. A lot of guys standing up on a stage, talking about a business, and there is no business. And I was a fraud. I was taking money, getting money. Not a fraud to people. I was a fraud to me, man, to my potential. Okay, again, that's my message to you today. Quit worrying about other people scamming you. You're scamming you by staying small. There's no benefit in staying small. And that's what I was doing. I was playing it safe. I wasn't scamming anybody. I was scamming me. The biggest scam is the scam you run on yourself. Grant Cardone, thank you so much.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Thank you, bro.
Take a quick selfie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Casey. It's great to be here.
That's the great Casey right there, man. My man, good to meet you, bro. Love all your work. Grant Cardone.
Thanks for having. Thanks for. I'm sorry I missed your breakfast.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Next time. Come to Miami, baby. I'll buy you breakfast. We'll have a burrito in Miami.
Is there anything that you want to say to the?
Dude, I just love what you're doing. I love how you're blowing up everywhere. You're everywhere. You're one of the guys that I look for inspiration, aspiration, and innovation.
It's a man of very kind words.
I just finished speaking to 700 entrepreneurs here in Toronto. Cannot wait to come talk to your group. We're out of here now because we got a tight schedule, so I'm going to go jump in this car. I had the car sitting right here. Captain Ryan's with me. We're going to jump in this car, and I'm going to blow out of here. Time is money, baby. All right, you good? Okay. See ya. Have fun. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They need to turn the lights on.
Brandon, you in, Ryan?
Make sure you turn the lights on.
You got to go, dude.
Breaking gas at the same time.
Time is money, man. Time is money.
That's residential back there. This is the other schoolhouse.
Yeah, these are apartments.
Yep.
Apartments.
Luxury apartment area.
Huh? See, that's the pool, right? Pool's gonna be in the middle there. 3-story garden, right?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a blend.
What do you say? 300 units here?
Yeah,
240 units.
It's kind of a blend though. It's not really a traditional garden, but it's not a wrap. You know what I mean? It's a hybrid.
Three cities one day. Somebody asked me, they said, hey man, you buy that jet to show off? I said, no, I bought that jet. I bought that jet so I could do 3 and 4 cities in one day. So I could spend my time, my free time, I could be home with my kids. You guys that think I'm showing off, you're dumb. You're dumb because you think little. Showing off is for the ego. Yeah. That's dumb, man. Egos is really small little things. Small things. See that machine right there? Requires you to think bigger. How do I get to more places in front of more people and then get back to be with my family tonight? And how can I do that for my crew, like the dude shooting the video, Johnny the camera guy, awesome dude. How can I do that for Ryan? How can I do that for Jared? Jared's got a new baby, man. He's got a new baby. He wants to get home to see it. You can't do that thinking little. You gotta think big.